You can fly, but you'll never get closer to the sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are finally at the detail stage, whatever you want to call this stage. But essentially, we are going to be adding some shadows to the Maliketh piece that I'm doing today. We'll strictly just focus on shadows for this video. I kind of want to do lighting on its own to kind of make it pop. And for it to pop really well, the shadows have got to be like super mint. So that's what I'm going to focus on this video in particular. If you haven't caught up already, I have two videos before this one where I first kind of sketched a rough sketch of the Maliketh with the pose that I'm going for. And then the second video was when I added some of the base colors and figured out the brush that I'll be using for the rest of the painting, including the color palettes as well. So today we're just going to be focusing on shadows. I was going to do shadows and lighting in this video, but I think I'll just stick to shadows because the lighting really pops well once the shadows have been set and have been pretty much established in this stage. So we're going to jump onto the screen here and we're going to start adding those shadows. Alright, so for the shadows, I'm just gonna pretty much select this area here. And ideally when I do shadows, I just pick bits and pieces of it. Because if you try to brush the whole thing at once, you'll kind of get shadows in places you don't want, so it makes it much more simpler for this armor piece because I could just pick sections. Like I just did the shoulder piece there, and now I'm just doing the helmet. So always just, it's a good idea to work in like small batches when painting the shadows. Started with the armor because the armor is probably the darkest color that I have. And right here you can just see that I added some shadows on the hair. I did mention that the hair was silver, but because of the setting that we have, it's taken a much more brown look. I wasn't sure on how I was going to do the sword, but I figured I'd just hide some shapes between the shadows because that's pretty much how the sword looks like. And again, this is just a shadow's face, so the details are going to come on later. And again, I did talk about working in batches earlier, so that's the same kind of principle I did for the gold parts here. And for this one you don't want to go too dark, so I'm just keeping things light and dipping that yellow into like more of the darker side, but also the red side. And again, because I have a lot of colors to work on, I'm just picking from the canvas. And yeah, that's about it. So there you have it. This is the piece that we have at the moment with the shadows added. Next week I am going to be adding some of the lighting and highlights. We'll kind of just cram that into one video. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Project Trojan, by the way, I forgot, is finally out on Webtoon, so if you want to go give it a read, I will leave the link in the description of this video. So go ahead and give it a watch.